What is up, everyone? Deoxy here, and I'm doing an interesting video today. So this demo came out a few days ago, and I started playing it, and figured we could make a video on it. So this game is able to be played co-op with up to 3 extra friends, so it's a 4-player game if you can find that many people. So I'm choosing solo, so I do have a fair amount unlocked. I have all of the characters, most of the weapons. I don't have every spell yet. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna go with the original. I'm gonna use the Vigilante with his sword and blade brush as his spell. Left click is the basic attack, and you have a heavy attack on your right click. This is where you would upgrade your weapons, so you're able to do a bunch of stuff in this game. So I haven't really used him, so I'm going to do some upgrades here. The light attack is a little bit faster. Oh, 30% more range and damage. Attacks faster. And now is when... So these are like different materials. Oh, it's Fairy Ember? I think this material is called. I forget what this is. This is Grail Water, which is used over here with Merlin. This is a game based around King Arthur, the Knights of the Round Table, and essentially defeating them. So I did fill out the first part of the skill tree already. This one gives me a bunch of extra HP and a chance to find recovery. I'm still not sure what curse is. We get some more bounce back with revive. I haven't gotten a revive, which I don't know if that's the thing. And then we have Vanguard, deal 30% damage to enemies above 90 health. This is nice. So I'm gonna put some levels into the agility tree here, because one thing I've noticed is there's a small problem with not saving upgrades you do if you leave the game immediately after. But we have a bunch of movement from here. This improves our blessing rarity. Treasure gives us extra Grail Water when we beat bosses, chances for Fairy Ember from the regular enemies, restoring HP when we collect Grail Water, and then Wealth just gives us gold. That's pretty straightforward. One of my favorite things right now is the Fisher King, because you can talk to him, and he'll actually show you every single blessing, because I've gotten a few from the gods that are available, mostly from the Mother of Banshees. So there's different rarities, essentially. There's obviously common, uncommon, rare, legendary, but then you'll have your duo blessings and a round table, which, if we're going off of, like, how to put it, if the round table and duo blessings are essentially mostly used in co-op, although you can still use them otherwise. Some of the gods have very interesting sets. I've been favoring Venom because I want to make a bunch of spiders. Oberon allows you to get extra damage when you keep hitting the opponents. Titania just deals a lot of damage. So I still only have the basic difficulty, because it's a lot harder than you'd think. This video is probably going to take longer than I anticipate, but that's perfectly okay. So as you can see, there's already a pot of gold here. So Snake is going to be a small issue. These boards will stun themselves if they hit the wall. There is a dash with space, And if you hit Alt, then you lock on your opponent. Obviously, right click is the heavy attack, which is really for taking out groups of foes. You are able to dash over this like water here because it's a small enough distance. And now we get the blessing. We can either choose Moab or Camelot. I'll take from Mob. So we can take heavy attack, inflicts venom, spell inflicts venom, or Brood Mother. I'm gonna take Brood Mother. So we can either get Fairy Embers, but it contains an elite enemy. This one gives us Fairy Embers, but it doesn't have the elite. Getting an elite weight room 2 is not ideal. Okay. That, as you can tell, is a bomb. That's a health pot. We have more gold here. And then purple crystals. Those crystals are used for upgrading, and unlocking the different characters, weapons, and spells. And then we get 10 Fairy Ember. Now we could take 50 healing, but we're already full. These conditions also lower their reward the longer it takes you to beat them. Essentially, it spawns an extra wave of enemies in the room, and you have to beat them together. Now we're gonna lock on. Back down. Obviously, one thing I've noticed as an issue with the lock-on is it'll target the first thing that spawns. So we could either take gold or another blessing from the queen. And I will take that. Your attacks which inflict venom have a chance to spawn a spiderling. I will take this, because I do want to see the basic attack, well, light attack. Golden Hand. Come across a strange statue made of pure gold. It seems to be inviting you to touch it, but something about its eerie glimmer gives you pause. Convert the next 4 rewards to gold, or break it and gain 150 gold but lose 15% of our max HP. I'm actually going to take that. So we basically break it and we get 150 gold. The way this game works, gold is incredibly important. Especially if you find a shop. Because when you start the game, you don't really get that much gold. I'm gonna let Venom take care of him. I did not mean to trigger the button. Alright, let's see. We can either get gold or over. Let's take gold here. And here we get a shop. Let's go. Now I can demonstrate the shop. So the shop has 4 pedestals. You can buy gifts from different gods. This is maximum HP up. This is HP healing. So I'm going to take from Mob. As much as I want this, I have to take Venomous Touch. Now we can take the Banshee, but I don't think any of her things actually help us right now. We'll take 17 HP and snag some Fairy Embers. So for those of you wondering, whenever I use or start with a god, I tend to lean into that build a lot more. So if I start like going Venom, I will do everything you can to stay in leagues better. Is it a bad idea? I haven't seen any evidence yet. Since we have the 5% chance to create a spider link when we apply venom, that means every attack has a 5% chance to give us a temporary summon. Oh, they're called companions. This is the first boss room. So the one thing that you will notice in this game is that you can't really pause it per se. He stayed around for a little bit. Seeing how we have the HP curse, I'm gonna go for health. While it doesn't make sense to get extra health when we can't have as much, I'd prefer to stack it while I can. Set up the bomb. So these guys over here throw boomerangs, and they're incredibly annoying. You can dodge through most attacks. I just mistimed that one. Let's take this. Now we could gain 120 gold. But I'd rather not. Okay. We can either get a level up or an extra blessing. Let's go for a extra blessing. As you can see, there's a timer in the top right, so if you're one of the speedrunning type of people, you can rush through it and time yourself to see how fast you can go. So, okay, looks like it's gonna be a gold rush. Kill enemies to earn gold. These frogs will shoot bombs. I also have extra dash charges, so most of the stuff you're going to see me do, you can't replicate on the base game. This is also good because we're able to get extra blue, which, especially in this game, that's only for like level-ups and whatnot. Avoid everything. There we go. Now, let's see. Yeah, the one thing I don't like is you can't re-roll what gods you get. I'm gonna take a look. Okay. Well, that's not bad. Greed. Actually, I'm gonna take Lucky Strike here because I don't have anything to boost my money further. Right now it would just be a 9%, which I actually might use, come to think of it. Because if I can just keep stacking money, because I know there's a passive that gives money on kill. So if I can get my hands on that, then we can start speeding. water, and because we got the water, we healed. Okay, so the sword and the stone, I heard a comparison to it, not entirely sure what it is, but essentially it's like, how to put it, and it's easier to show you. Is it hard to get to the point of showing you? And why are there two elites? Excuse me? One elite is enough. Two elites in one room. Okay. Blade Wave, Magnesis, and Acceleration. The first two swings of your light attack combo fire projectile waves. You move 10% faster. Let's take Blade Wave. I could use this. Yeah, the camera is going to go weird at times. It just doesn't seem to target the closest enemy when doing auto lock. It seems to just get random which enemy it wants to focus on. Okay, let's take this. Let's see. 100 gold, which is a bit more damage. Or loot. Take the gold. Let's see. We could level something up. One more gold. Let's take a level up. Because I think Greed is giving us 15% damage right now. That's actually useful. The first two waves of the combo do give us they do apply poison, so we can apply it safely at range. That is actually nice. Probably not gonna find any heal. Let's take the Venom, and we get a shop. We're going to need to take healing. There's not a question about that. I'm going to do this. Venom lasts longer. Let's take Venomous Dodge. This is going to be a Knight of the Round Table. It's Gawain? I always forget this guy's name. Sir Gawain, Butcher of World. He does have an ugly head going for a big smash attack to start the fight. But then again, what kind of boss maybe he did? This is another one of the attacks. all in all, that was not a bad run. 8 minutes? Sometimes I can get past Gwaine, but other times not so much. And then this is the, essentially level up part. You can get better chance for legendary gifts and other stuff. Right now, I'm working on gold, because it jumps around a lot, but starting with gold is actually very, very handy. And then we have some fairy embers, so we can actually upgrade the sword, I believe. Upgrade it so the heavy attack's stronger. We can't do it further. Yeah. I just about completely upgraded the Spectre's knives, which is actually pretty good. The knight has a bow. It's like a bow staff, I think, and chakrams. I keep forgetting everyone's name. Let's just go to the table and see. The rook has a great hammer, hand cannon, halberd, and gauntlets. They all have their own individual spells, and the Spectre is basically the mage. He is a armatillery sphere. Scythe, arcane blade, claws, mystic beam, which, if you use this, you'll know exactly what it was like based around and what it looks like. Monk has a mace, magic staff, tome, and chimes. So these are like the two magic characters, because they also have crystal turret, black hole, arcane shield. He's just got the basic weapons, and like he's offensive, they're defensive. It's actually a weird mix, but it's not a bad one. Okay, I did not mean to switch my character. You can just switch them around by selecting whatever one you want. So yeah. We haven't really unlocked that many blessings, but I do plan on making more videos of this, so hopefully we'll get to see more of this. I know this was a short one, but I hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.